I wanted to share this delightful Airbnb that Courtney and I got here in Montevideo, Uruguay. I think between the two of us, we stayed at dozens of Airbnbs, and they're generally pretty accurate. The listing here shows some nice photos of two living areas and a nice little dining area. Spoiler alert: there's no orange juice involved. That won't be happening. And but otherwise, this listing did look fairly normal, and it was a little eclectic. We went on to discover. I forget what the price was. I just skipped over it. I think it's about $100 a night Canadian, and it's in sort of the center of the downtownish area near the ferry terminal. But anyway, here is the outside. Really normal street. And then this is a common area. There's 4 units or 5 units, I think. Um, but the building's got to be like 150 years old, and it's just had so many different renovations and so many weird upgrades. And this is our unit here. So this everything in here is ours, and this is like a courtyard with this nice kitchen table, but it's like 10 degrees out there right now. And there is some nice art here on the wall. But beyond that, a lot of the stuff is just weird. This big anchor and these other nautical things. This is the second bathroom. So this is the one that looks more like a prison or in the hull of a ship. You'll see there that there's 2 spots for faucets, but they've combined it into one and then just left the other one blank. Random light fixtures that are from like 1850. A shower which I swear is not ADA compliant, and that grout was filled in with caulking. Um, so many different ways of patching up the walls. That humming you hear is the heating unit. It's got to be on all the time for it to be at all comfortable inside. We have this nice china hutch with random stuff. The arm of that chair is inside. The arm, the chair that arm fits on is inside. And this, I sat on the chair on the left, and its leg was broken. I'll have to put in a request to have that fixed. This painting covers up this like hole here. These vines go in. We'll come back to this little cellar later. That'll be fun. But if we go inside, there is immediately 2 steps up. Okay, that's cool. It just makes closing the door hard because the doorknob is set for like the ground floor. It's like at my knees. And every door, all the hardware on all the doors is like 200 years old. This mirror, this huge mirror, I wish you could see it up close. It looks like a horse sneezed on it or something. These knockoff IKEA chairs are breaking nicely. They got a little support there for the fridge because it's too big for the space. The blender with the Australian plug, even though none of the outlets are of that type. This drawer is one of my favorites. If you pull it out far enough to reach something, it would basically fall on the floor if you don't hold it. Oh, and this is the better bathroom. It comes with this awesome makeup chair or stool, or what have you. This countertop was clearly used twice. The first time the faucets were on the other side, and it was a different style, and they just filled those in. There's the window to the courtyard. That fixture never worked. Might have stopped working a decade or 100 years ago. And then into the master bedroom. There is a nice little sewing machine or desk or something with a nice marble top to it up there. There's the chair where that arm was from, and the TV, which I have to say was mounted in what can I only describe as the worst way. And this is the masterpiece. It is a wardrobe that must weigh 1,000 pounds, and in no way could it fit through that door. So I have a feeling the room was constructed around it. And now, if we go outside again, we'll visit that delightful cellar, which I was told in no uncertain terms was part of the unit. And so you go down, unless you're about 3'7", you're going to hit your head on that if you don't duck. And then, of course, the light switch for this dark, dank cellar is well within it. So bear with me here. They've got this nice little thing. I wonder if like kegs rolled down it or something like that. There's some history to it. These are all empty. We do get this wonderful sculpture just sitting there with this tiny shelf, and this is basically like a credenza or something that should be on the floor, but it's raised up about 18 inches. No doorknob on this door, but you can sort of pull on it. And yeah, you'd hit your head on that too, unless you were like a Filipino woman or something. Um, but yeah, there's another bed and another room full of eclectic, weird, antique stuff and remodeling that was done by Helen Keller or something. We have this one lonely coat hook on that bizarre coat rack and this raised surface. But you do get a little rug under the coat rack and another well placed TV. Oh, yeah. Anyway, this place has been charming. I thought people might be interested in it. And I also just want to record it for my own memory. Otherwise, maybe there'll be some bonus content of the terrace.